Hello, welcome back. I have been testing this PET I have, and right now it has 5K. When it starts up, 5,119 bytes free. I still have more RAM to add. I have 2 more chips. Excuse me, I'll just get in here just so. My cell phone is almost dead. Always checking the witness mark. Alright, 2 more RAM chips are in, and now we have 6,143 bytes. Amen. So, back to the testing. I'm going to press rewind. That seems to be going well. And then I'm going to type load. Some of you may have seen this already, or something similar. So it is loading Commodore, and it has loaded Commodore. I'm going to press stop. I'm going to type run. I'm going to type run. And it will run. I'm going to type list. And it will list. And it is a program that fills 1K. Now I will type load. And I will press play on tape 1. Because you know, of course, there are 2 tape drive, not tape drive, but cassette ports. Yes, loading is exciting. Very exciting. But it's, you know, I really want to make sure that I have, what are we going to do? I'm sorry, I'm just getting messages from a fellow in Quebec who has a super pet. Okay, so now that, I will press stop. That has loaded. Alright, and we'll run it. And it does run. Okay, so now we'll type, oops, L-O-A-D, load, and we will press play. And we will see what is what. this will take longer. Undoubtedly, it will take longer. But, you know, it's part of the testing and troubleshooting stuff is this, just being patient, watching for anything different. Because any little clue can be significant. It can be. My phone, it is dying. So here we have a RAM chip that I am sure is bad. This one, I'm not so sure. But I'm going to keep this one definitely over here. This one over here. I think that one's bad, but I'm not sure. So overall, that's not bad to have a machine that has 18 chips, and supposedly these things were very wonky, and 16 of them appear to. Okay, we're in. And do we have the program? We do. And does the program run? Oh, we're going to press the run. It does. Okay, so it does. It runs. That is good. Now, let's see. Let's list 5,000 to 6,000. Okay. So, once again, we want to fill the RAM. And you can do that just by putting in more lines to a program such as this. Oh, I didn't need to do the 2, the 5. Just the 2, just the 2, just the 2, just the 2. I missed one. And then clear home. And put in, oops, I did not mean to put in a plus sign. Put in the 3, and a 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 3. Okay, we're out of memory. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear the screen. I'm going to list, and I'm probably going to wipe out one line. It's a big program. I wish it actually did something. Okay. So I'm going to wipe out line 1999. So 19,999. I'm going to put in a line of, say, 55,055. Go to 10. Okay. We're going to run. And it works. We're going to run stop. We're going to list. And there it is, Commodore PET 2001. There are other ways to test the RAM, of course. But, you know, this is working. Okay, so now the tape drive is in position. We're going to save Commodore, and I think we're at the 6K mark, plus play and record. And there it goes. It is writing. Yes, it is. So as I was saying, it certainly would be beneficial and helpful to have another machine to test things and tinker. Now, in a lot of ways, I think I've been pretty lucky with this, because one bad RAM chip in the screen RAM is not terrible. But as you see, it's kind of, I suppose, maybe this is a bad analogy, but it's kind of like doing an autopsy, in that unless you look at everything, you can't really tell and say definitively what it was that caused what's going on, because you haven't looked at everything. So now all the RAM chips have been certainly reseated. They've all been in, they've all been out, they've all been moved. And as I say, I know there's a bad RAM chip over there. I'm not putting that one back in. This one is confusing because the last time I put it in, the machine came up okay, and that was in the screen RAM position. So maybe it's okay. Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. I'm dubious of it. So now I'm going to have to see about finding some more, well, yes, I need more RAM. I do. So I will have to set about seeing what I can do. Now I know this RAM is difficult to find, and see, when I first got this machine, one of the things I did was order that modern adaptation of RAM stuck on a little wee board. But I don't think that guy is doing that stuff anymore. I will have to look and see. But yes, another original PET like this. Ah, there, it is writing. It has stopped. Good. Would be very helpful in being able to swap things back and forth and test things. But you just can't find these things everywhere that you see there. That's why they're rare. They are. But at the moment, I'm pretty pleased with how this has turned out. And I do appreciate any comments or questions that you might have. And I'm very thankful that at the moment this small screen, original, black and white, 8K Commodore 2001 series PET does seem to be pretty happy. It does. I'm still pondering what Rudy said earlier about the great big capacitor that is inside here, and that maybe after 40, well, potentially 44 years, it could be kind of screwed. It would be the one great big capacitor over by the power supply. It looks kind of like a, there's some drinks now they sell, like Red Bull, in tiny little cans. It's not that big, but it could be kind of similar. It could be. Anyway, I will do some more tinkering on this, and then I've got to see what else I can figure. I do. So thanks for coming. Once again, don't hesitate to write if you have questions or comments. I am always intrigued. I am. And if I can answer, I will answer. If I don't know an answer, I'll say, good question. Good question. All right. I think it is time to press run stop. It is time to rewind. Yeah, it's actually starting to use some tape there. Press stop. And I think I'll shut it down. So, once again, until we meet again, keep your stick on the ice. Bye for now.